treating, addressing any disease or patient, what is stress and wellness cycle, and how we can master the stress or be the healer of ourselves. So, healing the healers are the strategies actually and programs designed to support mental, emotional, and physical well-being of healthcare professionals from any kind of stress, burnout, any trauma from their work. Trauma meaning being a second victim, whatever your patient is going through. A doctor to some extent go through the same thing on the second hand. That's why healing of the healers are important. When we talk about the prevalence of these situations, according to the American Healthcare Association, nearly 45% healthcare professionals are affected by either burnout, toxic stress, or adverse health situation, emotional exhaustion, and so on. When we talk about Indian scenario, it is about 24 to 27% of the healthcare professionals are affected by their own well-being. So to understand, it's not a scientific session as of now. So to address the thing, to make understand the stress more, we'll do two activities. So for that, to understand what is stress, there is an activity. So for that, I would request everyone to pick up any object in front of you, which is the heaviest in front of you. Just pick anything, but not spouse of others. You can pick anything. You can pick up high, you can stand up and pick it up, and the longest the person will pick that object will be the winner. Yes? Great, great. Thank you so much, sir, for the enthusiasm. Rest of you can clap. Yes, anything, madam. Great, great choice, great choice. Rest of you, please, please. Yes, everyone, please participate. And can I have? Oh. So pick something lighter than that. It's an activity. Yes, great, great, great. I would request each and everyone to pick. Sahu sir, please pick something. Pick and do this. So we need some burden. Okay. और जो लोगों ने नहीं उठाया, madam, at least pick your bag. Every one of you, chairperson can also pick. Okay. I will not spare anyone. We want to heal everyone. Okay. So. Those who are keeping their hands down can sit down or give up or can, put more effort for that. Great, madam, you are going to win. But is it filled? Is it filled totally? Okay. Great. We will win that,
I'm already having my frozen shoulder,
Okay. Then also you doing
still
that.
I'm holding this.
Half of a bottle. Okay. Great. Jangde sir, you gave up. Come on, pick something. Okay. किया था. Okay.
Check करें ना winner.
For how long we can do that? Timer खत्म हो जाएगा. How much time I have? 10 minutes? Okay. So shall we stop it? So who is the winner?
Me.
Everybody is winner. Okay. So clap for all of you. Big round of applause for all of you. Okay, so how was this activity? If I may ask.
Stressful.
Stressful?
Yeah.
Okay, and it reduced the stress. Okay, great. So, nothing. It was neutral. पानी कम चाय. Okay. रोज उठाते हैं, exactly रोज उठाते हैं, that's the thing. to share the experience, madam? You, madam, organizer, madam. How was the experience of this activity? Fun. Okay. Okay, with purpose she can hold longer, without purpose she cannot. Okay, she's a woman with a purpose. All right. So we have variety of experiences. So what sir rightly said, that it's a stressful thing
For me, I mean, with this,
because of
with
PA
this
shoulder.
yeah.
Okay, so this is stress. It's a response, it's a physiological response which is demanded by the external stimuli. Whereas I was the stressor who asked to do something and we felt whatever. So felt neutral, koi farak nahi paida. You felt fun. So this is the way of our response, whether we are experiencing it is a negative event or positive event. So initially, now also, most of the health professionals are taking their profession maybe as fun, or as a duty, or as a passion, or as a stress, or as a burden, maybe. So these are the situations when a physician, a clinician, or any surgeon can feel burnout, or any stressor can hamper his or her quality of life. So this is the thing we will discussing in upcoming slide. Oh, okay, yeah. Can you please add on something?
First of all,
No?
thank you this
Please.
chapter.
Yeah.
First of all, we need to understand why we healers need the healers and why we should not. What are the factors that lead some of the healers to seek the healers? We becoming doctor in your era, in our era, where there were few medical colleges, whoever could make that barrier and come out as doctors, how good, sincere they were. These are the important personality traits. We want no failures in our life. We want everything to be perfectly fine. Are these traits important for us to succumb to such stresses in a negative way? What are the other hurdles, other barriers when we come and practice, and what are the different scenarios that we have to work? Various who had financial constraints, when they experience setbacks, and when they feel that they are not meeting up to the expectations, and how to handle these important issues. These are the very important aspects. First of all, we need to understand, and we need to modify our expectations related to that.
Yes, continue and then madam.
As you wish.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you. So nature of the stressor, as the picture shows, I have picked up from the marriage example of a male can feel as a burden where a woman can dance that she's married. So same event can act as a negative stress or the positive stress in one's life. So there is no one size fit for all. Stressors are common for all, but the nature of the stressor differs from a person to person, and one stressors need not to be stressors for others. Now we will understand stress, distress, and toxic stress. So stress, like I said, any stress, like for example, giving a session or organizing this event may be stressful, but in a positive way. Whereas some adverse situation in our life can have negative stress. Positive stress is also called eustress. So any thing, performing any, participating in any competition, undergoing from any exam or anything which is going to have some outcome or social event or any positive outcome. So this is a example of positive stress. and there are tolerable stress, which is distress. So it can be some disaster like we all went through the pandemic. That was stressful, but it was demanding something out of us to act on the certain situation so that we can cope up with the situation. So that had a distress that time, but if that continued or if we didn't have that coping system for us, for most of, not us, but most of the people who were not in healthcare profession, they were locked down and they were into their houses. That gave them stress a lot. Some people lost their jobs, some people are working from home. So these were the situation where people were socially disconnected, and that made them more distressed, and that distress can lead to disorder and disease in that way. Whereas toxic stresses are the maladaptive responses to intense and sustained stresses. That is something serious which can be the outcome of any abuse, neglect or household dysfunction, like we see in any dysfunctional family or problematic family or any dysfunctional society or the socio-economic status and all. And there is one other thing, which is the adverse childhood experiences. So to some extent, as a child, we all went through some or the other kind of adversity. But there are some, like I said, abuse or neglect, like better child syndrome, or because of the gender discrimination, or for some other reason, children because of the alcoholic father or the toxic relationship among parents, or we can say the separation of the parents, divorce or something, that can lead to adverse childhood experience, and which, when it is coupled with toxic stress, can lead to chronic stress, and that can hamper our chronic dysregulation and the endocrine and our immune system. And then it can have some of the distress and disorder and diseases. So most of the endocrine or metabolic or reproductive disorders like infertility or these metabolic syndromes or hypertension or diabetes may be the outcome of all these things. Now we are coming to the burnout. So like we said, sir was mentioning, at some point of time, health professionals went through burnout or distress time or the emotional exhaustion. So what are the symptoms? We all feel these symptoms. These are the generalized symptoms, but if it is persisting and for a prolonged time or hampering your life, so it could be burnout. So the simple symptoms may be headache, feeling moody, restless or depressed, feeling discouraged, work harder, they become workaholic, but enjoy less, lost interest in work, withdrawal or less social, irritation or demand of people, blowing out on patients or staffs most of the time, making more mistakes, lost or gaining weight, tired of rules and obligations, forgetting things, bored at work, or looking for changing the job, on tranquilizers or any antidepressants, stop to hang out with friends, social isolation, doing drugs or alcohol after work, trouble in sleeping or have a disturbed sleep cycle, or no way to work, no way out at work. They don't want to get out from the work, or elevated BP, indigestion, heartburn, blowing at people, poor time management, and feel inferior. So these are some of the symptoms which are common. We all feel at some or the other point, but if it is persisting, so we need to understand it could be burnout, and we need to address it before it is hampering our life or the health. So how to manage stress? So managing stress doesn't mean eliminating stress. Until we are dead, we are under stress. So changing a situation is an effective meaning of coping. So we can continue. Ring the bell.
Last session, but be sure you complete in quick time.
I had a query like,
Yeah.
can we?
5 minutes to be 2 more.
Bit two more. Okay. So I will go to the last slide. Breathe, release, exercise, mindfulness, meditation and manifestation. If we want to experience anything, I will do another activity for 2-3 minutes. Just that. Yes,
Fine,
the
fine.
organizer said thumbs up. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so breathe or release. Release would be the catharsis or the emotional venting out thing, but we are not going to blow at each other's. It's a emotional tapping technique. It's a tapping technique. You all are expert of it. So what we will do, we will do that tapping with our 2 hands to certain points of our body. So in sitting position, we all can do, yes, that one. With 2 fingers, this area, yes, tapping simple, the way you want. This, and then top of the head. Either way, जितना ज़्यादा stress, उतना ज़्यादा tap. Okay? You can bang your hand or just tap your hand. And then inner corner of your eyes, outer corner of your eyes. 3 times is enough. 5, 10 would be best. Thank you so much, ma'am, for participating. And then under eyes, side of the nose, under the nose. Very good, very good. On the chin, lower lips, infraclavicular region. Just tap and release. Internally, you can say that jitna stress mila, it is all gone. Or any difficult emotion, whenever you get time, you can do that. And the last point would be the axillary portion lower than that, the coastal area. That's it. Thank you so much.
I had a question with the first slide. Dr. Sujata told that there are different way of expressing, like somebody is with anger and some they shut down and all. So can you judge a personality by the expression to their stress? Like I stop talking if I am in stress or I had a fight with somebody start blow and table fekna. So can you judge a personality or your management varies with that in the way they express?
Second example is
The way they are.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank you. I am a chapter for inviting me here. I am Dr. Suchita. Yes, ma'am. Definitely, the personality plays an important role in managing any of the disorders or symptoms in psychiatry or other ways also. Every individual of us are growing with some or other personality trait from the early childhood. It depends on our environment surrounding our parenting, our neighbors, our schooling, and the traumas or experiences from the early childhood we have. And it all helps us to develop our personality. You would see somebody would, like what she experimented right now, somebody felt stressed, somebody felt joyful. So it all depends how we perceive that activity with our own personality trait. So yes, it becomes very important. Secondary, we don't judge, ma'am, definitely, but we take that as a trait to help individual to deal with it effectively. Third part, what is the topic for the day was healing the healers. So healers are the one who would heal somebody physically, mentally, emotionally, even the spiritually. So it can be the medical professionals, mental health professionals, or